Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Crypto David and today we are talking about Quant QNT, and the title of the video is 10 Quant is the best investment I've personally made. In my opinion, on the market right now, I can't see a better option. It is one of the best, if not the best. And when you come to prices, 1k for 10 coins, expected price points obviously 1,000. Everyone has a mind of Quant and I expect 10,000 per Quant in the future, and that's where I'm going to be taking most of my profit. Cheeky 96x, and in total, nearly 100 grand from a $1,000 investment. That is what I'm looking for, and that is what I'm waiting for, and that's why I think it's one of the best investments on the market. Just my opinion, though. So we've got a lot of quant news and market news as well today. So it's your first time to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so let's just say you've stacked up, you've been saving up, and you have 10 quant. Let's just say you have 50. Let's just say you even have 100. The real question at hand here is, when are you going to sell? That's the most important part. I could have a lot less than you have, but I could sell a lot later and obviously have a lot more money. So let's push me into a tweet here by DGen Quant Holder. I guess we can all agree on that it depends on how long you can hold it. If you can hold 50 quant longer than someone who's 100 quant, you will make more money. My conviction in quant is so strong, I buy everyday payday with all that I can afford. I've been doing it since December. That's the thing about quant. I have such strong conviction of the future and where it's going to go. I'm not selling these higher points. I will take profit 1k. I will take profit 5k, but I'm not taking heavy profit until 10k per quant. And now we have quants wallet holders on coinfi.com. And I thought back in May, April sort of time we were going parabolic up to these 50k, 52k sort of points, and now we're going even more parabolic up to 67 wallet holders. That is insane. Now your question is, how much quant do these wallet holders hold? Well, StakeX says here, saw some people talking about how much quant do you need to make it. All depends on your financial targets and your current financial capabilities, but take below into consideration, 58% of holders own less than 10 quant. That is insane. So if you hold 10 quant, you're in that high position. I think to be in the top 50%, and I saw on a rich list, you have to have over 6 quant, which is not even that much to be honest. 88% of holders own less than 100 quant, 30% own up to 100. And think to the future, when the bull cycles return, when quant starts going to these high prices, how many holders will own less than 10 quant? It'll be higher into 70, 80, and even 90% positions in the future. 10 quant will be sought after, but right now, in my opinion, it's not impossible to get. It's, if you DCA, a couple weeks, couple months or so, you should get your hands on 10 quant. That's what I'm personally doing, in my opinion. In terms of supply as well, wait until the supply shock comes in. Obviously, we talked about, developers' fees. So much plays into supply and the scarcity of quant, which is comparable to Bitcoin, which I talked about in my last video. But wait until gateways come. Wait until you can stake your quant for actual passive income, and then we'll see true demand happen. Also on Quant's LinkedIn, we can see 2 recent jobs if you're interested in these: product owner / senior business analyst 3 days ago, and develops relations manager quant. So if you're interested in that, obviously go check them out. Just, the point of showing this is that they're hiring during bearish times, even when people are crumbling, companies are even firing their employees, which is literally insane. There's a relevant article here, Quant, about interoperability, the key to creating value in the metaverse. I'm a huge fan of the metaverse in the sense that the profits it's going to grant and the actual potential that whole market has, as it says here as well. Predicted to become an $80 billion industry by 2024. That's why I'm investing, in metaverse products that I'm trying to find in the low key right now, like, Access and Polka City. There's a part down here as well I want to read. It goes further into interoperability, but some of us are actively working on these challenges. Overledger's Tokenize API creates digital assets designed for interoperability that can transact across different DLTs, like an email sent between Gmail and Outlook. An interoperable NFT could move from one big tech metaverse to another. This is huge. Likewise, an interoperable stablecoin could be used for payments across platforms between the separate geographies. When you think about the metaverse, you think it's a digital world that we're going to live in, that we are going to move in, and you're going to have your own digital identity, NFTs, and currencies. And there's going to be a lot of different platforms that you're going to have to choose and pick which ones are going to succeed out of them all, because it's going to be such a huge industry. But with the platform selected, you're going to need interoperability. You're going to need seamless interoperability between these platforms, and Quant will offer that. As well on block data here, we have Hyperledger as the most preferred DLT used by the top 100 institutions. And when you think about cryptos that are actually capable of being interoperable with these enterprise private ledgers like Corda, like Hyperledger Fabric, you're thinking of Quant. And here we have a thread by Greg Lunt. The Inter-American Development Bank, leader of LSE chain, issued a 2-year 10 million blockchain-based bond on Spanish stock exchange BME. Further down we can see as well, the digital bond issuance was developed as a template for LSE chain, who has plans to issue thematic bonds in Spain, Latin America, and the Caribbean. But the product used the Hyperledger BC Ethereum client, just like LEC chain, which is why the learnings will be transferable. Coincidentally, BME is also part of SRX Group, creators of SDX Global. By now, we all know Quant has links to SDX. In addition, LEC chain partner Citi was involved in the bond issuance as an agent. Lots of familiar names, and we know as well that Quant actually offers bond issuance. And the impact this is going to have on finance that we know what it is today will be insane. Well, Quant's actually going to have an impact on finance. This is a great find by Greg here. Lastly, leave you guys a video by Hungarian Horntail. The Quant utility token powers Overledger. Gilbert Rain explains more, going more over the actual Quant utility, not saying that the token is not needed, saying very much that it is needed. Lastly, talk about price. We're at $102 per QNT. Now, am I going to buy right now? Would I buy 10 Quant right now at $100? Possibly. I mean, it's a good entry point, but I do think we'll go lower in this. I'm holding back on buying right now, especially keeping quite a lot of these lower $40, $50 sort of price points. But at the same time, if we keep going up, I'm not bothered, but I'm going to hold back. I'm not buying at these higher $100 sort of positions at the moment. Maybe if it stays there for quite a while, I will, but I'm still expecting lower prices. As well, nearly 3,000 subscribers. Appreciate everyone who watches, likes, comments my videos, daily uploads on YouTube. Not so much on TikTok anymore because I got a ban again. I'm on the ropes. You know, I got a big community warning on my actual account. So I'm just, being a bit more selective about what I post because, whatever I post about crypto seems to get taken down and get banned. But made this far in the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.
We'll be having anyone hosting gateways to run their own gateway on their own servers and their infrastructure. That means they will pay for licenses in QNT, and all the transactions can be billed using QNT across the network. And so our job is to create this open ecosystem where anyone can be a participant, where is in the background bringing enterprise and institutional use cases to the network. We have lots and lots of meetings every week with governments, with enterprise, with institutions, with clients who want to build new technology and new what we call MDApps, so multi DLT, distributed applications on top of the network. So the QNT token is at the core of everything that we're doing. And what happens is if you own gateways and you run this on the network, when you process transactions, you get paid in QNT. It's a great ecosystem that we're building, and this will evolve. We want to make it the currency and the payment option for all the data and the transactions that are being put on the network, so people can actually trade in QNT, and it can be used for hundreds and hundreds of use cases around, AI, data. If you want to do an MDApp on payments, if you want to do an MDApp as an exchange, if you want to do anything, compute, if you want to create like an AWS equivalent on the Overledger network, all of this is possible. So QNT has just become that pure utility token that can be used for everything.